Alright, we're here. I'm here down at Mahoney HQ checking on my baby barn owl, see if they're still alive. For those of you that tuned in a couple nights ago, I was on the radio talking about it from last year, and that batch of babies got eaten by a raccoon along with the mama. So I walked up to the deer stand here, and they're still doing pretty dang well, and they've got a lot more coloration on them. They're pretty neat. So we're going to check this out. Luckily the mama is probably sitting in a tree somewhere watching over me, but we're going to flip it around here and check out these baby barn owls. Now there's owl pellets everywhere, and there they are. Now there's 3 of them. There's one back underneath them all, and I don't know if they're... Look at him. He's clacking his beaks. I don't know if that's some kind of defensive thing he's doing there, shaking his head. Their feathers, their wings are... I'm going to get a little farther up in here. The wings are a little more developed. Oh, jeez Louise, that was a little scary. He's got... Oh, there they're hissing now. He's got a little more range on him. That scared the crap out of me. So, you can see where there was a couple other eggs that didn't hatch. They normally lay about 5 to 7 eggs. And what happens, kind of looking over my back, they're really loud. I don't know, they might be calling in their mom here. But, regardless, what happens is, these owl pellets get regurgitated. The male catches all the mice, drops them off in the stand, the female eats them, digests them, regurgitates them, and then tears them apart to make this nest. Yes, they are extremely loud. Alan, you should hear it in person. It is very loud. The coloration on their feathers is really cool. I'm going to see if I can zoom in on it a little bit. Quality, can't really tell. Let's see if they'll... Quiet down, little guys. So, these guys are about... I want to say about 5 or 6 weeks old. I found them when they were, it was like the last week of April, and it's now the end of May. So they're about a month old. And I'd say these guys are probably going to survive. I bet if a raccoon tried to get up here now, I bet they'd be able to scare off a raccoon with how loud, and he lunged at me. I don't know if you guys saw that. I had to jump backwards, but he lunged at me. I don't know. Normally the mama owl is here and flies out when I walk up, but she is not here for some reason. So this is an old deer stand that was on the property. We boarded up a couple windows there. This was on the property when we bought it, and the tree above us here is dead, so we don't... The rest of it's alive, but up above there's a big part of it that's dead. So we don't use this because we just don't know when the dead part of the tree is going to fall down, but the owls still like to use this, which is pretty cool. Probably going to turn it off here shortly and take a few photos of them and then get out of here before the mom comes back and starts dive bombing me. They're kind of ugly though right now in the face. The feathers are really cool though. Yeah, it's pretty gross in here right now. Really, really gross. So they're hissing. Oh, now they're Now they stopped. But you might be able to hear them, if you listen closely, you might be able to hear them clack their beaks really loudly. But these are baby barn owls. Pretty neat little deal. I think they're gonna make it. So basically, if you take a look at right now, I'm standing. I never go inside totally when they're in there because I don't want to disturb them that much, but I'm pretty high up, as you can see, overlooking a winter wheat field here. It's pretty windy today, but there's no door here. It's just really easy. There's no enclosed windows like in our other blinds, so it's very easy for the owls to get in and out. It's almost like these front two, the one in the back is really small, okay, compared to the other two. And every time I've been in, it's always these same two. It's like they're defending their sibling. They always try to cover up their smaller sibling, which is pretty neat. That they have that, you know, just the fact that they have enough instincts to know to protect their smaller sibling is pretty cool. And just their whole defensive posture is also pretty neat to see as well. I just can't believe it. I never realized owls hissed. That's what's crazy to me. Because I never got to see them get big enough last year to hear them do this. This year is the first time I've heard them do it. I had no idea. But it is loud, it's menacing, definitely scares the crap out of you. The first time I walked up trying to reconnect, I've got some poor service. But last time I walked up, I guess a few weeks ago, they were hissing as I was walking my way up. I had no idea what was going on. I wasn't sure if it was the mom owl, and I got up here and it was these babies making all the noise. That one in the back just kind of seems curious. So again, just right in an old deer stand that we don't use. Just right on the northeast corner of our property, overlooking some big fields here. The barn owls love it. 2 years in a row, they've used it to lay their eggs. Kind of neat. I'm going to shut the camera down and take some pictures. So there's one last look for you. Oh. Have I seen the mom? Not today, but she normally is here. I'm sure she's very, very close in a tree nearby, which is why I am gonna get out of here pretty quick, because she could easily just start swooping in and trying to get me or something. So I'm gonna take some pictures and climb on down and come check on them here about a week or so from now and make sure they're still okay.